Good luck, my friend. Alright, I clicked on the game if you want to click on it too. Oh, okay. It's just searching. Is that you dinging? No, that was my wife, I'm sorry. Searching for opponent. Did yours say that too? Oh, really? I hate when that happens. Yeah, you'll have to do that. Just leave franchise mode and then go to your home screen and then go up to notifications and then it'll be right there. Ah, there you are. So when I was playing this with Butch and Jonas in the other league, I got demolished by this team because I was the Packers. Oh my gosh, it was embarrassing. But I'm not that good at Madden either. Oh, you already got 5 TDs, 500 yards? Oh, you're doing better than 16 TDs already? 2,000 yards almost? Nice.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and our home team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards,
so
good for a Packer first down.
So I literally only play the parts.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive
so right
line.
now
They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The third year back from BYU, Jamal Williams with a carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Yeah. When you're playing Jonas, again,
from the gun, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Yep.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
You got it.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 9 yards
I
on the
wasn't sure how a
pickup
play
there,
was
and it
going
keeps
to
the
go. I
drive
wasn't sure if they let me
alive.
play defense or not, but it looks like they're just letting me play my...
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defense. Stop.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Oh, that guy was right behind you the whole time.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Yo, yeah, I cleared it for you. Or did he clear it for you?
Now
if he didn't, I'll do it after this game.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Check, Mike 42. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Davis now to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This is Jones.
Jeez, I never was able to
They'll
run
wind
that
up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That would be nice. Nope.
They'll try and run for
yes,
Jones.
it is.
And Jones is not
I don't think he got
the
it.
first down as they stop him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play.
You know what?
And that's going to lead them to 4th
I always take
down.
turnovers with him. Always.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Yes,
Now
pick it up and
scooped
run.
Up, this is
The big guy.
Man. Get the
Go,
oxygen
big guy.
tank
Go,
ready.
go.
30.
Yeah,
20,
flag because he
10.
blocked him the
And
back.
he'll take this
Dang it.
into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a
man.
flag down. So let's see what this is about.
You should decline that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
No, that's me, buddy. At the 1.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Now Rivers. And caught by Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down.
Wide open.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
Oh, he was in. He was in.
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Yeah, he was in.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
I wish I could say
and
that was my plan, but
7.
I didn't get to pick that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I noticed this team's pretty gutsy because they go for it on 4th down quite a bit.
Underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, I need another stop.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Get that 3rd down stop.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run
develop.
develop.
I know
That
it's a gut
appeared to be
shot.
a case of see ball, get ball.
On third down, here's Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They give it to Williams running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Adrian Phillips, an All-Pro as a special teamer last year, in on the tackle. Now they'll throw.
Nice.
Got a man. It's Tanya complete.
And
brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Nice throw. You just
14 yards. Good for a Packer first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, I almost picked it.
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Oh, you know how to do
nice
that.
To give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's really a matter of what the offensive guy didn't
I don't control
do.
that guy, so.
The ball didn't cover up.
He didn't hit stick me.
Just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
On 1st down, Jones. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. On the delay, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
I want to try it.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm enjoying it, actually.
Now Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Quincy Enunwa. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
I haven't stopped you yet. I don't know why you don't think you're
now, after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Oh, get out.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I didn't get out of bounds. I used my last timeout.
From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, I tripped. Oh, wide open. Go. Come on. Come on. Get down there. Get down there.
And he tucks it in for a Charger touchdown.
With 2 seconds left.
Hunter Henry. His second touchdown
22,
of the
okay.
season.
There's still plenty of time.
Just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by
yes,
Badgley.
I needed that.
Good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Did you get
Following
the ball?
The touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Oh, sweet. So I get the ball back.
This is
nice.
taken at his 4.
Nice. Oh, nice juke there. Nice juke.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's your game, buddy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
he caught it.
Just how much they
no, he didn't.
trust their
Okay.
guys
Oh, I thought
in
you
this
did.
situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking deep for Adams.
Oh, I thought he got that too. I thought he had that. His little superstar thing popped up. That's why I thought he had it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lets this one rip toward Graham.
Pick it, pick it, pick it.
It's going to be knocked away.
That went too far.
Incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, just drop it.
EA
Just drop
Studios
it.
in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Well,
this is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
yeah, I choose to play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the
my
errors,
receivers can catch.
Overall, I think they wanted to be
Something about the
positive.
Chargers.
Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick
Picked
it
up
up.
that block perfectly. Throw it! Gosh, I can only hold it for so long. Jeez.
Zadarius Smith racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead.
I'm the one that picked you up.
He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So they look like maybe
No,
his 3rd or his 4th read on his
ran at the wrong
progression.
angle.
Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
We got this.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Allen's got it
right there. There's no way
and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Jeez.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, there
That's
goes
certainly
that.
playing down in distance very well by the defense,
I didn't
isn't
run
it?
once that
Take
one
whatever
time,
you want
yeah.
underneath, by all means.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15,
I don't think you're
inside
pass
the 5.
rest of the game.
Superb. They'll start the drive.
Yeah,
by
sat you
Jones.
down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's
nice.
Jones.
Oh, put him back more.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Give me a safety.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be
what a big
very
stop.
hesitant
Come
about
on,
throwing
don't.
the football
Yes,
in this
yes.
situation.
Maybe just
Wide
run up
open,
the middle.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot
Nice
for them.
play.
You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Yep, half a second more.
Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's a go-to play.
Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
We got 5 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
Rip him.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the calls
no
first to the
way.
referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play.
Oh,
you know, they create a
man.
play.
I got
And
Lady
it's a
Luck
fake
right
here on
here.
4th and inches. And
Oh,
the
did you fake it?
will work. He's going to have a 1st down. A big 1st down on the fake punt. What a call. 16 yards.
I was like, why didn't my guy...
So from Charger territory now, here's a
Nice
1st
fake
and
then.
10 at the 43.
Sometimes that doesn't work.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's
I
going
might
to
have
go
to
as
switch
a
to
loss of
play the
2,
whole
and it'll be
thing.
2nd down.
I'm not going to be able to beat
misstep
Jones.
on that last
Computer
play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Wide open.
And he's got a noon one. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. On 1st down, Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks.
That's good,
like
though,
a good
because now you
boxer
can't get
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
See, that should have been interception, but because you're in the zone,
Almost
that wasn't an interception.
He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14
What you've been doing
now.
this whole time, so.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Right back to him on first down. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield.
And
this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. He's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a knack of really finding the end zone. 10 of those 43 catches went for touchdowns. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt.
I wish my guys would just block.
Waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Not necessarily. Yeah. Yeah, 2 people are watching. Probably Butch and my dad. Jonas is probably watching with
the Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Rivers.
Yes!
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10.
But then when you do score, then I got no
goal here. To throw is Rivers. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Do engage 8?
Hunter Henry.
Yep, the guy's always open in engage 8.
Second touchdown of the game. And now they can recapture
I gotta
the lead
stop
if
you.
they can
I need a
make the
big stop right here.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Come on, AI.
This is taken at the 3.
Do me good.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession.
Yep,
and the defense on the other side,
a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
D-line. That's not good.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. They'll go again to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Ooh.
Now after the running play, we've got a man
that
down
hurts.
on the field.
That
They'll
hurts.
step aside
He's
and
out for
come
the rest
back
of the
to
game,
Carson
too. I've
after
seen that
this.
injury.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Sack him way back there.
Foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction
You're faking
time
it again.
and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say,
Boomer
that was a game-saving play.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Oh, he'll return
Chargers will get the
soon.
football at the 20.
Dang it.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Philip
They're
Rivers is
holding
in the
on
zone.
right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
My guy would not
The
move.
4-minute offense is you're
I
just trying
tripped
to
on my
grind
own
the clock.
guy.
So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
You're gonna
It
lose by
certainly
9.
is. Just make
Or
sure
8.
you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
From the 25 on
I'm
second
wide
down.
open.
Rivers.
I'm wide
And they'll
open.
take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's
Dude,
your first
my
down.
guys can catch. I don't know what it is, but
By the way, it's worth noting that the Packers are one of 3
I
teams
have no
that
idea. I
Philip
think
Rivers
it's
has
R1,
never
but
beaten in
I
his
don't
long
know for
career
sure.
in the league. Carolina is one, of course,
it
his own
sounds about
team,
right.
the Chargers, another, and then the Packers rounding out the 3. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
I couldn't spin because the guy behind me. Otherwise I would have.
On the ground.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense.
Well, my guy's got
staying
95
in base,
speed,
not
so I'm
taking a
surprised
chance,
that guy
not
caught
blitzing,
up. He
in a
had
situation
just
where
the
they
right
actually
angle.
need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
From the red zone now, Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the
like,
13 or
sit
14
down.
before he's out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys.
This is the worst
and when they
I've
work out
done.
of the slot, you often hear the
running.
coaches talk about
I
how
got
great
5
it is
yards.
because it gives you a
Oh,
two-way
besides
go.
that one
You
run.
can break out
Besides
or you can
that one
break
run.
in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Next, we 80. Round 80. It's just me and you.
Operating from the gun, Rivers.
Come on.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage,
other
they were in
Smith
man,
brother.
and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it?
I know, you have all 3
reminded me
timeouts
of an
left.
old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just
Oh,
locked
you've got all 3
people down.
timeouts, too.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that
Well,
side
this
of
is
the
a
field,
big stop
they're
for
a little
me.
tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now.
Oh,
They'd
that
feel
would be
a whole
sad.
lot better about
I mean,
their position.
good for
On a
you, but
touchdown
sad
the other
for-
direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Here we go. Here we go.
The
Oh,
Packer
I don't
offense
think there's a
ready
way
to
I can
get
beat
their
Jones
next
with the
drive
AI, 'cause he's
underway.
demolishing
And a
AI.
tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with
Yeah.
the game
Shoot.
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for
Well,
them
as
on
long
offense right
as
now.
long as I
But they
score
have to
every
do
drive,
it
I can keep
without
up
letting
with it.
panic
It
creep
can
in
come down
and
to the
affect
last
their
person.
play.
But
Fourth
I
quarter,
won't.
down to the
I
final
won't.
2
There
minutes.
can't be
And
any
we got a
errors with
one-score
that.
game.
You know what I mean? If I got
So
to
it's
punt it
Packer
once,
football
game
here
for.
as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, yes! Oh.
And the pass complete to Anunwa. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I have no
Give
idea.
him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
We cannot allow him to
Rodgers
score a
now
touchdown.
11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Yes!
Now here's a
I
pass
can't
on
intercept
first
it
down.
because
It's
you're
knocked
in the
away
X
and
factor.
incomplete.
Otherwise,
He
I
was
think that
looking
would have
for
picked
Quincy
up
Anunwa
four
that
guys
time,
back
but
there.
it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's back to throw.
See, that would have been a
And
pick
that's
too.
incomplete.
But now you're out of the X factor.
Third
Now you're
down
out of X
coming
factor.
up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually
next time it's
exclusive.
pick.
It may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them
You're not
out
getting
to the
the first
quarterback,
either.
and then make sure you blanket the field.
And they'll get this across
you're in
midfield,
fourth
but not
down
nearly
territory.
close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48.
Oh, this is the stop right here.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Oh, of course you're
And
wide
able
open.
to find Graham, complete.
Of course.
And he's got this down to the 35.
It's the big
It's a gain of 12,
pad.
and the Packers have the first.
Touchdown, yep.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left
You got
to
a
go
minute
in the
left.
game.
You got a minute.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers.
I get so close to see it.
And he can't hang
Why
on
didn't he
to
catch
it.
that?
Would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
That's in his
He's
hands.
unable to complete it there. And
That was
just
in
not
his
the game
hands.
that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit
Wide
dinged
open.
up here?
Dang it.
Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need
2nd and
to.
inches. Oh,
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st
at the
down.
25.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock
Plenty
will
of
stop
time.
with 34
You're right
seconds
there.
to go in the game.
Or a pick would be nice.
Now Rodgers. Looking for the end zone.
Yes.
And that is incomplete.
I saw you go deep. I was like,
but to
no,
no
he's
avail.
probably
2nd
wide
down.
open.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It
I need a
certainly
sack.
does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as
I
well.
don't think he touched it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, that was a weird.
That
Oh,
pass is
yes,
going to be
pick six.
intercepted by the
There's no
all-pro
one stopping
DB
him.
Desmond King.
Oh,
I think
good
he's
game,
going
buddy.
to go.
Good
They're
game.
going to get him. The 20, 10, and this is going to be a Charger touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
Yeah, and it's not
I
anything that
needed
you would
that.
think is just great
Good game,
strategy.
buddy.
It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing
That came down to
it's
the
a lot
last
tougher to
8
complete a pass.
seconds.
And on that play,
This
they
game.
completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And
That's
he'll
a
get
bomb.
across the 20 before he's brought
That's
down.
gonna be a bomb.
At about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play
That
here
was the
offensively?
worst I've done as a
Because now is not going
You
to
stopped
erase
my
what's
run
happened
game.
during the game.
Demolished it.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Charles,
That
we
came
saw
down
a
to the
lot of
last
points go
8
up in
seconds,
this
man.
one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the home team here, the win will move them to 7-2
You held every single
now on the
category
year.
except for the score.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the
That was a
NFL on
terrible
EA
game.
Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Dude, you're better than you let
With
off.
that, we say so long from Southern California.
Oh, there's no way I can. The only way I can do it is if I keep up with him and score. I can't allow him to stop me. That's the only way I can beat him, because he's gonna demolish my AI team. Just demolish it. Ooh, I still got 1,000 XP. But I get 49 receiving yards, 31 yards downs played, 56 rushing. Ooh, I still got my 120-yard plus run. I'm getting Rookie of the Year. I think I'm off track for my 2,000 yards, though. I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh, my dad had a bye week. Yuck. Alright, once you hit advance, we'll go. Oh, you're fine. You got some stuff to do.
I have some few messages.
Yep.
Just so you know, I think the only reason I stacked you so much is because at the start of this week, my defensive coordinator was talking to me and he said that that we just need, and I said we just need to neutralize Philip Rivers.